Hello everybody, it's Jeanette Vilda, and this is my Bunny Hug Folio. This is a design team project for Luise Heinzl using her Bunny Hug kit, and I've used a Tim Holtz Folio. Let's see, from the outside, these are just a couple of chipboard pieces from Fabrica de Coro, and I just painted them using some of their paints to match. And then some sari silk ribbon, which I ironed so that they're really nice and fluffy. Sometimes I like to iron them, sometimes I don't, but this one felt like an ironing time. Everything else is Bunny Hug. So I loved this little image from the ephemera kit. So I made, like I said, a little frame using the leaves chipboard pieces. These are some background papers. So there's three major background papers, which I used primarily in things like doing the cover, the backs of the pages, and then accents. So added a little bit of just plain cardstock to accentuate. So pulled out the reds from the pages and the red because like I said, I chose this one right from the get-go for my cover, and everything kind of went off of that. So little colors, and then choosing these papers. And the back is just the same page. So opening her up. And this one I kept super simple. So it's not like a whole lot of things going on, not a whole lot of necessarily decoration, if you will, really simple. So on this side, go over here, this is actually a tuck, so you can put an image in here, anything. But I kind of like the idea of accentuating, just really showing off this gorgeous picture of a little bunny being held. But it's practical too, so you can stick something in there. And then this is held by magnets. I love magnets. And that opens up. And scooching over again. Another panel that is again held by magnets, and that opens up, and scooch again. And again, so these are all of the background papers. So the one that I showed you before that I used for the cover, then this one here, the other side, so this is actually the full page. The other side is this gorgeous, just there's nothing on it, so you can use it for something like this, like I used for a pocket, for background. Also, of course, you can print these on the back of the design papers to use as backing for your pages within a journal, or like I've used here as background pages. And then this is, so I like to use every last little bit from when I make things. So this is an offcut from the page. I printed, so in the journal part of the book, there are the design papers used in, as they would, in a journal, there's journal pages. But then I also printed off a few extras that had little bits in it that I liked, and so just used every last little bit of the pages. So that's just the side of one of the papers. And this one of there's a bunch of pockets, and there's this one really big one with this great image on it. I just love it. And then here at the moment is just a cards piece so that you can write on it. And again, this was leftover paper, so don't want to waste anything. So it just slides in there. So in the middle, these little flaps I've kept plain, so you can see I just used the background papers, just plain, so that they just kind of hold the journal parts in. And you can fold those back so they stay out of the way. And then do the same with that so it stays out of the way. So what I like to do is here in the middle, let me just zoom out just a bit because I'm having a little hard time getting everything in front. There we are. As you can see, or hopefully, I have stitched, there's two signatures, and I've stitched them together, but they're held into the book with the ribbon. So they are not stitched into, as you can see, they're not stitched into the folio, but they are stitched together. So what that allows you to do is take it out of the book, of the folio, and take it with you and do whatever you want to do with it, and then slide it back in. So I like to do that with these kinds of folios because that means I can fill it up. Maybe I want to then put it in another book that I'm using for like a permanent book, and I want to just put sort of like a Midori Traveler's Notebook. Or this also, I think it's just so cute the way that it goes together, and by stitching the signature together first, then putting it in with the ribbon, the signature stays together. The pages within don't go flopping about, but you can take it out. So that's it. Here we have one of the ephemera pieces, and I took one of the offcuts from doing all the background images and just put it behind, just to add it a little bit to make it a little bit of a bigger pocket. So as you can see, it extends over. So it makes it a nice little pocket. And then another one of the offcuts. And this is one of the ephemera postcard type ephemera pieces. Now again, the journal pieces are kept pretty simple. Really, the only places where I added decoration is on the, pockets and whatnot is on the outside. So it's held, each signature has a thicker piece of cardstock as the cover. And then there's the designer papers, and then a thinner pieces of craft paper and some Kool-Aid, different dyed pages. And so most of the pockets are on the cover, and then sometimes I like to put them in the middle, but not always. So on this side, this is just a little envelope that slides out. This belly band is actually part of the kit. And then actually part of the kit is also a whole lot, a lot of these cute little pictures. They're in square pieces. They're all from Beatrix Potter, Peter Rabbit. What I did was I cut out the little image from all of them and then put them on this craft paper, and then I have one of those decorative scissors that have the rough cut look, and then just cut around it and use those throughout as decoration. So that is from their little cards, look like pages right out of the book. So that's how I used it. And then this is just like a little envelope, and again using all of that background paper, and just for a little notepad. And this is magnetic, and this is a cut piece from one of the design pages with a little strip from one of the design pages put down. And so then you can slide that under and it magnets through. So these are really, really strong magnets, so they go right through all of that. I didn't do anything to these designer papers because they were just so pretty and adorable. So didn't accent them, didn't do anything to them. I just let them shine within the book. Switch a bit here. So like I said, there's the design papers, some craft cardstock, and then a bunch of different colored pages. Most of these came from my friend Angelica. So thank you again. I'm almost out. And then some of them I added some of the little accents from the kit. Sometimes with pocket. This one isn't, just glued in there for pretty. Another one with the design page is so pretty. Like I said, there's another one of those little accents. And then here, there was a whole set of tags. And let me grab one of the tags here. So there's a bunch of tags that are in this shape. And there was a bunch with these cute little bunny faces. And what I did was obviously took a circle punch and just punched out from the tag the little faces. And I thought the little faces just kind of peeking there on this side was pretty adorable. And then some little offcuts from, again, the design papers. They're just so cute. And this is another piece of the ephemera with, like I said, utilize all your bits. Keep your bits. They make nice little accents. Oops. I just love these papers. So cute. The colors are gorgeous. So like I said, not a lot of decoration so that there's plenty of room. I don't like those little pieces. Plenty of room to write. Or add pictures, art, however you want to use it. And then here, pull these out. It's just a little pocket. And then in the kit, she has these wonderful little corner pieces. I've used it here as a tuck spot for, again, that little tag I was showing you. And I added the reinforcer. I like that look. So, but there is a nice little circle there so you know where to punch, which I find helpful because I can never center those things. And again, this is one of the design pages. I just, was using the bits for other things, had this piece left over, so I just mounted it on some cardstock for a nice, great, big photo mat and or journaling spot. And then on the other side, this is one of the pockets that come with the kit. And then I just used the designer papers to make another pocket. This is actually, I think this one I don't remember if I glued it down or if it's a pocket. Nope, I just glued it down just to be pretty. Add some background papers. And again, some offcuts with another one of those little images. Just put them in there. And one of the tags from the kit. I love these. And that's the end of signature 1, and so I mimicked the style for signature 2. And again, this is one of the pockets from the kit, and I just added another little pocket in the back using the design paper. One of the offcuts from making the backgrounds, just mounted. And one of those great little tags. And then on the other side, these are 3 of the little ephemera pieces. And again, I just mounted them on some craft cardstock and then used my little decorative tear scissors to cut around it to make it look kind of cute, and then just glued them together to make a nice big pocket for another offcut paper and one of the tags. I love this. It's what is the name of that book? Yep, not coming to my head. Oops. Oh, isn't that pretty? I love that. It's just gorgeous. And as you can see here, there's the page I used for that tag. Like I said, keep all your bits. They make great little tags and additions. They're the ephemera pieces, and again, I just glued that one down, so it's not a pocket or anything, just for pretties. And I love these little cards. Like these little guys they just look so cute. And I love the colors in this. And the centerpiece, again, these are just strips taken from some of the design pages. And then a couple more of the pockets from the kit. another of the tags. And then this is, again, just a cut off piece from stuff I was using elsewhere. And a really great tag. Oops. Skip pages. I love this little wax. Look, I don't know if that's paint or if it, but anyway, it's cute. So cute. Pretty pictures. And then this was actually a full card. I think it's showing a bookshop and a bunny going in a bookshop. But if it was a full card, I just cut out the little bit with the bookshop. One of the strips left over to just add a little decoration. Look at those little guys. So super simple. Another little pocket on the back page. Right up here. One of the ephemera cards again. I love it using those little tear scissors. And another piece of the decorative paper that was left over. And then on the back is this banner piece is in the kit, just like this. And then I just mimicked it using some of the leftover background paper so that I have a tuck for this page. So this is what I was saying on this background paper. So this is the other side of that. And so just added one of those little images and tuck up into that. And this is the other postcard in the kit. And I can tuck up into that. And this is kept blank. I thought about putting a pocket, but I kind of like just letting the paper shine. Let you put a picture, add anything you want, but also means that nothing's getting in the way of taking off the elastic in case you want to put in a different color or would rather use ribbon or something like that. So didn't want to cover those up. So that is it. Super simple, so cute. Absolutely loved this kit. And makes a great spring gift or Easter. I mean, it doesn't have to be, so bunnies can be all year round, but so they don't have to be Easter. But of course, with Easter coming up, makes a great little Easter gift. And like I said, I think what I love is that it can just be botanical with just bunnies. Can be springtime, welcome to spring, or like I said, Easter. So really versatile. And that's why I went also, didn't try to go overly with the Easter feel in terms of colors and whatnot. So with the red so that it can be used year round, but it will be a little Easter gift. So hope you like that. I have been going a little bonkers with the Tim Holtz folios, so expect to see a whole bunch of them. They're super simple to work with, and when you have some great paper, it just comes together really easy and nice, and you don't have to over accessorize your folio to make it a really cute little gift for someone. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you have a great day. Please like and subscribe and go check out Luise Heinzl's kit, Bunny Hug. See you guys later. Bye.